Hey friends, we've got some new stuff here from Air coming at you hot. Okay, this is a pack for later. It's the new Go collection, lightweight, packable bags for you to throw into your bag, your travel bag, maybe your roller luggage, so that you can have a duffel. Like for bringing stuff home for the kids, this is crucial, potentially. Backpack, I'm really interested in the SLING, and a tote. So totally new designs and materials on these. First things first, how actually packable is this backpack? My favorite thing in the world is having a really lightweight, packable backpack. However, why do I like that? You take one travel bag with you like this, packed travel backpack, lots of external pockets, laptop, so everything you need on the go, big water bottle pocket, everything you need on the go, you've got with you in transit. And then this is packed inside because it's actually doable as a day pack. So these are my requirements for a packable day bag, okay? It's gotta be lightweight and actual packable. Lightweight, especially if you're in Southeast Asia, Australia, lots of places in the world when you're traveling and you're doing just carry-on, they have a weight limit. Then when you get to where you're going, you've got a bag with you for the day stuff. Narrow or thin, I like to lay it out just flat. This thing has a little bit more oomph to it than I would typically want in a packable day pack, but the third and final thing I need it to be is a decent day pack when I get there. Surprisingly useful water bottle compartments here on the side. Nice feeling straps, some mesh, right? A look that doesn't scream super touristy or much at all. Actually, I'm digging the look of this. This is their new Blue Sign 210D Cordura crinkle nylon, okay? I am liking the feel on this. And then look at some of the details here. Our zip pulls, Hypalon, some bar tacking right there, super nice. This is a very tacky feel, so you can like grab it and grip it really easily. Nice tasty little small tabs on our YKK number 8 zips, reversed into here, so it just looks really nice. Quick access pocket that actually has some decent size in there. Like this is all the kinds of things that you're like, a very useful day pack. This liner, for example, they could have gone with something much more light and ripstop nylon-y, but I like the way that this feels, okay? This bag feels, my first time feeling it, my first time hanging with it, it just feels like a good day bag. Like this is not just for packable situations. This is for any lightweight backpack stuff. Inside, we've got a laptop compartment with very minimal padding around here, okay? Not the most protective situation. Let's see if my 16-inch MacBook Pro fits in just perfect. So for me, this is an excellent little like everyday thing when I'm traveling somewhere. When I'm traveling, I tend to need my laptop, go to a cafe, get some work done. Some of my most productive times in my life have been when I'm traveling. You just get into a different brain space. This is the kind of bag that I would want to do my daily stuff with because I've got my laptop, throw in a pair of Bluetooth headphones and a charger, my external hard drive maybe if I'm doing some editing. And then when it's switching from cafe mode to I'm meeting up with my wife and we're going to, you know, on a walk or something like that. Maybe I go back to the room, put my computer stuff away, and now I'm throwing in a couple water bottle pockets, some snacks, maybe a camera, something like that, without ever having to look like I'm, you know, I don't know. What's your take on the look of this thing? Their first Air Go was a pack that I gave to lots and lots of my friends that I recommended consistently on this channel. I just thought it was like my favorite packable day bag because when I got there, it felt like a decent day bag. They always have this like magnetic clip and just a big stuff pouch. Throwing in a rain jacket, for example, something like lightweight in case it gets cold. Throwing in some snacks, meat sticks. I travel with meat sticks. Nice little magnetic detail here. And I think that the design here is just speaking to some chops. The air is just continuing to get better and better. This little corner kind of thing. Then I'm not sure if I can show you, if you can see this, there's some undies pockets right here, some pouches, throw something up against in here. And then quite a lot of space. Little luggage pass-through, by the way, in case you're using this as your actual like day bag when you're traveling, your carry-on sort of thing. Let's see what this looks like here. Minimal. The straps are a big part of this. See these I like, first of all, the padding. It's like enough padding. It's not just a piece of webbing. That gets old after a while, just a piece of webbing. A little bit of padding feels nice, but then also the shape, this like narrow contour, slightly smaller, like a narrower webbing than you're used to. Little hoops at the loops at the bottom. Sometimes I put my thumbs in because I'm a nerd. Ooh, I really like this. I really like this. My one concern is it's definitely a little bit fatter. My laptop's still in there. A little bit fatter than I love for a packable bag, okay? Their previous version was thinner, like you smush it down, there's really nothing to it. Also didn't have quite as much padding and protection. This has like built in some, like you can feel just slightly thicker than you want. That doesn't mean you're gonna have a ton of protection around your laptop, but that's not what this bag is for. This is for a super minimal, packable, but probably ideal to be your take it on the flight with you. You have a backpack, and then you do, have you ever done this? These straps, by the way, work really well for that. Since they're narrower, I would loosen it up a bit. But you do a backpack, and then like your travel bag that you're putting in the overhead compartment, and something like this up front. Doesn't look all that cool, but especially if you have this packed out with some stuff, the distribution of the weight, how it feels more comfortable to carry. It's wild. Then you can also, ooh, look at this little handle. I didn't even talk about that. Tons of little stylish things that they're doing here on this thing. Very impressed with the backpack. Let's look at the sling. Having a little sling, maybe you travel with it, or maybe you just throw it into your bag so that when you get there, you can throw your little camera, or maybe you just throw your phone in here because you're wearing really like lightweight clothes, you're in some hot climate or something like that. Looks like we are not designed here to go around the fanny pack. I'm interested to see if I can do that. This is basically as tight as it can get. Designed definitely to be over the shoulder. Got a little hoop here, and then we're using magnet bits, all right? Just one simple zipper opens you up, and you've got a little bit of organization. AirPods in there, stuff that you can have but not want flopping around your bag. Something little, that back here, maybe your phone just fits right there, and then a little bit of dimension, okay? A little bit of dimension built in. Let's try to loosen this up a bit. Sort of minimal and chill, right? Little guy, little guy. Then we've got this tote bag. Same magnetic number right here where you're getting into a stuffable. Same gusseted water bottle pockets, which look and feel great. Little quick access here on the back, kind of a nice little security feature if you have this against your body like this. Great handles, my goodness. These things feel awesome, really surprisingly rigid. Okay, so they're gonna stick up like that, ready to go. I feel like this looks kind of cool as a tote. All right, then you have a zipper on top, but it is not fully like water sealed, okay? You can see the like edges are sort of open here. Little laptop compartment there, and then a couple meshy guys in here, pocketed. Don't know if you can see those in there, and then some space. Notice too these different colors, right? So this is the olive, the black, and then it has this like moon gray, which I'll show you here in a second. Definitely noticing this material as you don't think about these just as a travel bag or a packable bag. These are absolutely capable everyday totes. The main feature here is, to me, not that they are packable, but that they are extremely lightweight and pardon my French, fucking rad material and design. Then we've got this duffel bag, okay? Same little stuffy right here, same little quick access on the back, same straps here, which by the way do have a little like a gather thing, so if you want to keep those together, they can stay together. We've got Velcro pockets on both sides here, which is nice. This is big. These are large. I could definitely get my water bottle in there. Little luggage pass-through on the same side as the quick access, and then open it up down the middle and you've got lots of space. Okay, so surprising amount of space for the amount of space this will take up in your bag. All right, and then, you know, say you like, this is a great gym bag. Super great lightweight gym bag. You're just sort of like throwing your shoes and everything you need in there, big water bottles. What do you guys got, those like shakers where you're mixing up your protes, bro? Get your protes in there. Now these panels are much wider and bigger than these, so you feel more of the floppiness and the lightweightness in this size. For example, the bottom, right? They needed to make this so that it laid as flat as possible. I'm assuming that we would have to go like this to get this into a bag. But for that job of bringing a duffel bag with you, there's really lightweight versions of this kind of thing that'll take up less space in your bag, for sure. However, say you were going to pack this thing out and then check it in. I'd feel much more comfortable checking this in than some of those ultra lightweight, ripstop nylon, nothing to them kinds of bags. This feels checkable, but we don't have lockable zippers, which I tend not to lock my zips anyways. And in this gray, you know, I feel like this would show some like dirt and oil faster than these other ones. But on this gray, you can get a sense of that texture. Can you see like the way that the light interacts with it? You can see sort of the ruffles have ridges slightly. Quality of it. The fact that this is Blue Sign certified, to me is a big deal. That's what I want. That's what I want my manufacturers to be using. Blue Sign is a process by which they certify certain materials for sustainability, renewability, the kinds of things that actually we do want to be incentivizing the businesses that we're buying things from to be conscious about that kind of stuff. So of all of these bags, this is definitely gonna go in my like lightweight duffel roundup videos. There's a lot of these lightweight duffels that are super great to travel with, like epic little bags. I don't know what the prices of these are going to be. I don't have notes on that yet, but probably more affordable than lots of things out there for a much nicer like Blue Sign material. It's lightweight, but this is an epic kind of duffel to travel with if you're doing duffel travel. Why? Because these straps and the capacity, right? The material is going to work great over time. You've got a little bit of stuffability if you're using this to like throw your water bottle. But say if I'm having a travel backpack with a bigger, like a duffel like this, I want the duffel to be as lightweight as possible, and I want this. I want to be able to go hands-free, lock this in like that. There are some duffels that you have to bring a huge like shoulder strap, and I don't want that. I just want these things to be able to get my arm through. And that rigidity on these feels really nice. So this is definitely going in the lightweight duffel collection, not just a packable bag collection. The tote looks really rad. If you like ladies, this is a cool day bag. Not the most protective for your laptop, but a cool lightweight bag. This sling is a little small for me because sometimes I like to bring a little bit more stuff. But when you need something that's just like your money bag, you're throwing a small camera or maybe a notebook, or be able to just live without anything in your pocket, kind of nice. This backpack though is kind of a work of art to me. See these little stitchings here and there, pulling in some like just a little bit. It's a little bit Elon Musk, you know? It's like a little bit Elon Musk. I just think they crushed this. Again, showing you those backpack straps, which have just some webbing connection here, and they get thinner, narrower up here. Gonna work on lots of different body sizes and shapes. This was my first time seeing this crinkle nylon, And I am super stoked. I will not be surprised if Air start making more of their bags out of this. It's not as burly feeling or looking as their 1680D ballistic nylon, which is like crazy. That's also quite heavy. I think the specs on this, I don't know the specs on this. It's a 210D, right? 210D Cordura crumple nylon. And this is my first time interacting with it, and I'm a lot like, yes, please. What's your take on these? What do you think? What's your, what do you like? What's your opinion? Just launched, I think, right now. It just launched. So, your dollar's your vote. And please use my links if I've convinced you of anything here showing these off. Please do use my links because it helps put food on the table for my family. Please use my links. Lord, thank you. The most packable is probably this tote here. Obviously the SLING, but this tote, folding those guys down, this is not taking up much space at all. It's not adding much weight at all. Everything's pretty damn lightweight, but there's much more structure and padding and things going on, panels and pockets in the backpack. You know, Packable's a real thing. Travel with a travel backpack, not a roller bag, because steps and cobblestones and sandy beaches and, you know, sometimes you need to portage your shit over creeks like I had to one time in Mexico, right? It's nice to just have the backpack. Your hands free, you can get anywhere. You have something like this inside because if I'm traveling with a travel backpack, I wanna go probably maximum carry-on size, but not so big that they're flagging me and making me check my bag at the gate, right? The best case scenario, I can fit it under the seat in front of me. The biggest possible to fit under the seat in front of me, and I just kind of tuck my shoes, my feet, like on either side of it. If it's not an overnight flight, I'm good with that. If it's overnight, forget it. But to be able to pull this out, if I'm traveling someplace, say I'm gonna be there for 7 days, locked in 7 days, this is what I want for those days, to cruise around. I might take it out totally empty, just with a water bottle in it. Over the day, I might fill it up with a baguette and some cheese, maybe a bottle of wine, and we're gonna go drink a little bit under the Eiffel Tower or something, right? This kind of thing ends up being super useful. And if you're traveling with other people, a lot of people don't have shit like that. So you end up being a helper. Be a helper. It's nice to be a helper. You know that like camp counselor vibe? Where you're a little bit like, all right, it's actually the dad vibe. It's the dad vibe. It's a good dad vibe. Good dad vibe's like, hey, I made you pancakes, right? Hey, I got snacks. I figured we'd be hungry. I got snacks. Oh, look, I have a water bottle that's large so I can fill up some of yours. I can share it, right? It's good dad vibes. Even if you don't have kids, even if you're not a camp counselor, right? It's nice to step into that mode a little bit. Why? That is great expedition behavior. And everybody loves someone with great expedition behavior. Because sometimes these expeditions call a lot out of us. They require some shit. We're hungry, we're tired, we've got a long way to go yet. We don't know how to speak the language, and we're not sure which bus to take. All right, subscribe if you love it. Use my links below. Thanks for watching. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Bye!